She comes across like diamonds, diamonds, easy in love when the lights are low. She comes into focus, focus, the closer she gets, the more I know. She takes more whiskey than I wine.
So now I come down to the final whiskey of my night. I started with a sample, which will go public on Sunday. Then I had the Hyde single malt with a Caribbean rum cask. Then I had the wonderful, delicious Shelter Point Ripple Rock Batch 2. Nice whiskey. But I saved the strongest for last. This is Port Charlotte, heavily peated Islay single malt, but is the PAC 01 from 2011. And I will read what it says on the box, or on the tube. I love these metal tubes. They're great. They're indestructible. They're just a bit of a pain to open. Let's see if I can get a knife in between the crack. There we are. And here we are. The Port Charlotte PAC 01 2011, heavily peated. I'm going to pour a dram first before I read what's on the tube here. Let's get this open. See if I can figure out the perforate. Oh, wait. I think there's a pull tab here to pull the thing apart. Oh, how nice. And this should just come right off. Lovely. It comes right off. Beautiful. Now the cork. Okay. It's a bit of a tightness to it. Wow. This is one of those sawdust composite corks. Heavy little thing too. Huh. All right. There's a dram of PAC 01. Now, a whole bunch of writing on here. Port Charlotte Cask Exploration Series, PAC 01 2011. Let's see up here. We are a community committed to our island and to our radical principles of whiskey making. This Islay single malt is an expression of who we are, and whiskey and where we're from. Okay. Heavily peated with elegance and finesse. It is a unique whiskey no one else could have made. We crafted it the only way we know how. The hard way. By hand. By hand, okay. nose and eye on ancient something. Equipment with passion and respect with it's hard to read this. It's fine print. Soul? Oh, this is going to be hard to read here. Okay. The provenance of French wine and Scotch whiskey is protected by law. Our predecessors have fought for centuries to maintain the reputation of our respective national drinks. For French vintners, geographical indicators such as AOC signify quality ingredients and the origin of their making. Under Scotch regulations, the island of Islay is protected locally. Whiskey must be distilled here on Islay in order to bear its name. But this is enough, with no mention of ingredients or the location of maturation and bottling. It could be tempting to dilute the Islay name by outsourcing. Okay. Our Port Charlotte Islay single malts are conceived, distilled, matured, and bottled only on Islay. It is our duty to respect the wealth of work that made our island famous and spread the benefits deep into our local community. This heavily peated whiskey is uncompromising. Its foundation was built over a robust maturation in ex-American oak casks. In its final years, it would meet a parcel of exceptional French oak taken from the legendary Gironde left bank north of Bordeaux. Its resultant character is vibrant and full-bodied, with an understated balance of barbecue smoke, an abundance of berry notes leave a tasting or a lasting impression on this rich and elegant undeniably Islay single malt. So Islay single malt whiskey, distilled, matured, and bottled, non-chill filtered, and coloring free, at Bruichladdich Distillery, Isle of Islay, Scotland. So PAC 01, that is, I remember reading somewhere that it's called PAC. Let's see if I can find it here in the Premium Spirits release. Oh, I think I passed it. Here we go. Bruichladdich Port Charlotte PAC 01 Pauillac Cask. And it says about the Pauillac cask. Port Charlotte PAC 01 2011 demonstrates the versatility of Bruichladich's soft barbecue smoky Scotch in the highest quality French oak casks. 2 parcels of Scottish barley distilled spirit have matured for a minimum of 6 years in an ex-American whiskey casks before being transferred to ex-red wine casks from the Pauillac region of Bordeaux. Bottled at 56.1%, this spirit showcases stunning spice and fruit notes. It is a rich and elegant, undeniably Islay single malt. $149.99, so $150. So that's $15. $15 BC liquor tax, and that's $7.50 goods and services tax. So 7.5 plus 15 plus 10-cent bottle deposit plus $149.99 is equal to $165.59 out the door. There you go. All right. Now I'm going to nose it and taste it. Oh. So far, this is beautiful. I'm getting smoke. And where I'm getting smoke, I'm getting some citrus. It's kind of a lime citrus, but at the same time, I'm getting berry notes at the same time as the citrus. And that, no doubt, is from the Pauillac wine cask. Berries. I'm thinking of choke cherries and raspberries and strawberries. And this is nice on the nose. And then there's a little bit of lime, and with the lime there's a little bit of smoke. This is one fine Port Charlotte. I'm glad I got this. How much did I say it cost me? $165.59 out the door. Wow. So far, going by the nose, it's worth every penny. What will it give me on the palate? Okay, the nose, I get berries. I get a little bit of lime. I get some smoke. This will be nicely balanced, I'm pretty sure, between the fruits and berries and the smoke and the citrus. What an intense, powerful mouthful that is. Yeah. Do that again. It's bottled at 56.1, so it's got some heaviness to it. Peat smoke with some espresso coffee. Get that with Port Charlotte a lot. Espresso coffee and smoke. Little bit of a limey note on the palate, but then there's all that wonderful fruits and berries, and very nicely balanced. Oh, I like this. This is one of the richest Port Charlottes I've ever had. I'm going to add, I don't have a spoon here. What happened to my spoon? I'm going to add just a little bit of water. Oh, that should do it. Just a tiny little bit of water, most of which I spilled on the table, which is okay. A little bit got in here, I'm sure. Huh. Typical sheeting action, and drops hanging onto the side. They're just hanging onto this side. Look at that. No legs, just drops hanging onto the side. With a bit of water, it's much easier to drink. It has that heavy peat with espresso notes, espresso coffee. Oh. And the water, the addition of water, has taken some of the winey berry notes away. No, they're still there. But the finish is espresso coffee all the way. Oh, what a masterpiece this is. Port Charlotte PAC 01. Every time Port Charlotte comes up with, every time Brooke Laddie comes out with a Port Charlotte special release like this one, PAC 01 to 2011, it's always worth going after. It's always worth acquiring. I am enjoying this one immensely. And on second thought, it doesn't really need water to make it interesting. Because the water takes away a lot of those fruity berry notes that you get from the Pauillac cask. Mmm, what a brilliant whiskey. If you don't like peat, don't bother. But if you like peat, or if you love peat, and you like a balance between wine or sherry influence and peated malt, this one should win you over. Last whiskey of the night, did I ever go on? Slanchova.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.